What's up, everybody? Time for yet another unboxing video. Before I really get into it, I'm going to share one pop that I had from Walmart, and I did have it shipped to the store to pick it up there, so I already had the pop out of its box. It did arrive in good condition. I won't lie, I was a little bit nervous because the worker that was opening the box up to check it was the same worker that I had issues with months ago, and this is actually the first pop that I've gotten since that incident, so I was a little bit worried about her possibly causing damage again. I almost started to say something, but I think that the pop turned out fine because it was face down in the box, so she didn't rip anything this time at least. But yeah, that just makes me a little bit nervous, the way that some of the workers are just so rough with the boxes. Even, I mean, they don't have to know that it's pops inside of the boxes. It's just, you know, be careful with people's merchandise, basically. But yeah, luckily this one turned out fine. And we have here the Blood Bag Mad Max from Fury Road. And I really need to get this movie. I actually don't own it, but I really would like to see it again because it's just such a well done action movie. And I do have, let me see if they show her on the back, I do have the common Furiosa. And also I do have the Comadoof Warrior. I actually have the Target exclusive out of box. So that's pretty much it for me with Mad Max Fury Road. I definitely was not worried about trying to get this whole set. Although I will say Capable does have a Rock Candy figure, which I think it still hasn't released yet for some reason, and I know it's supposed to be limited in number, so if that one rolls around and I see the opportunity to get it, then I might pick up that one, because I do like Rock Candy figures, and that character was alright. So yeah, that, like I said though, other than that, I'm really not too worried about the rest of the Mad Max pops, like a Morton Joe. I'm not going to worry about him. I do like his design, I really do like it, and the chase looks crazy, but it's just that I gotta be kind of choosy about what I add to my collection, because like I keep saying that space is kind of an issue, but it's really because I haven't completely yet reorganized things. Once I get things reorganized, and especially once I start setting up some figures in another room, I'm gonna have a lot more space for a lot more figures, but I just haven't had the time to get to that yet. But anyway, I'm gonna move on to another delivery that arrived. This actually comes courtesy of Entertainment Earth. Now I see an issue with this, and you all will see it in just a second. So this is a vinyl 2-pack of Pennywise and Georgie, and this paint job on Pennywise is just not good. It looks like some of the paint actually rubbed off of the nose and got onto the front of the plastic there. So yeah, I don't like that. I really don't like that. And yeah, Georgie looks just fine, and I like that it actually says, you know, on the little boat there, the paper boat, SS Georgie. So yeah, I think Georgie looks alright, and Pennywise, you know, he overall looks alright, but yeah, I don't like that paint got off of there and it's on the front like that. That's just ugh, you know. Yeah, but you know, I still like the design that they went with these two together, but I don't know, that I'm not gonna lie, that does bug me some, so I'm gonna have to think on that one if I'm gonna say anything to the company about that. And you know, it could be a factory thing where maybe they just put the figure into the box too soon. You know, I know that can be an issue, so maybe that's what happened there. But yeah, that's a little bit disappointing because it does, I mean, that might seem nitpicky to some people, to me, but it kind of stands out. I mean, your eyes are drawn to that. Like, why does Pennywise have a little white spot on, you know, in the center of his nose? I just, yeah, that's a kind of careless. You know, that's just kind of careless to me. So, not too happy about that. But let's keep it moving. You know, hopefully everything will go all right with my other Entertainment Earth pre-orders. So next up here, I got a package. Now on the package itself, it actually says, and let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna cover up the address here. See if I can cover that up. Yeah, it says Geek Girl World, which if you're not familiar with that YouTube channel, I definitely will link it down below. As a matter of fact, Ari did a video on there recently that I really liked. She opened up a case of Deadpool mystery minis, and she did something that I really like when YouTubers do this. As she was opening them up, she actually placed them so you could see what the layout was, which I think is very helpful when you're going to go buy mystery minis. If you find a new case, you know, a fresh case that hasn't been tampered with, the boxes aren't like shuffled around, then that actually can be helpful to you to find the figures that you really want. So yeah, I think I'll link that particular video down below. Make sure that you check out Geek Girl World and do show you know, some support to that channel. And I was actually hit up on Instagram, and I'll let you see what was sent here. Let me see, I was just looking at it myself first. Okay, so it says here, so hopefully you all can see this. Let me see if it'll focus. Okay, so it says Big Zo the Monster and Ari. Big Zo is actually Ari's husband, so he actually contacted me about a particular figure I've been looking for. And you see here they do have a website, GeekGirlWorld.com. I'm going to link this down below as well. As a matter of fact, I may link off to a specific section on that website. Now, I don't know if Ari's actually announced this herself yet. From what I've seen with the recent videos, I don't think so. So I hope they don't mind me going ahead and putting this out there. But GeekGirlWorld.com is actually going to be selling pop figures, and I think they are aiming to sell their commons for just under $10. Of course, I'm assuming that's without shipping, you know, included. But yeah, they're going to try to have some very reasonable price points with their website. So yeah, I'm going to link off, you know, like I said, I'll put a link down below to their website. Please make sure you go check that out, show some support. And if you see something you like, something you've been looking for, you know, order it with them, you know, show some support to Geek Girl World. It says here also, thank you for everything you do for the Funko community. Okay, so again, this is from Big Zo the Monster and Ari. And Big Zo, he's actually been in some videos with Ari, especially recently. So again, you can check those out. Well, let me go and get to the figure that he sent here. And this is one I had seen in my area a couple of times, but it's just, you know, financially, you got to pick and choose things. He wrapped this up really well too, by the way. Since I saw the Deadpool 2 movie, which I did do a review on that, but yeah, this figure had been on my mind again, and it's something I knew that I wanted to get eventually. Like I said, those, you know, just sometimes you got to pick and choose what you can afford in the moment. But yeah, this is really cool looking figure here. We have a Marvel Legends figure here of Deadpool rocking his X-Force uniform. Okay, so this is very cool, and I actually think this one looks a little bit cooler than him in his standard outfit. Although you can't beat a classic. I mean, in the long run, of course, Deadpool in the red suit, you know, that's Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this one looks really cool as well. Definitely glad to have this in my collection. It's in excellent condition. I definitely appreciate, you know, Big Zo taking the time to make sure it was wrapped up well and everything like that, you know, to protect it. So yeah, the other figures that you know, you see here, I do have a Cable, which Cable is really awesome there, and then I also have Deathlock as well. So that's it that I have from this particular wave. I may get Domino eventually. I love Domino in the Deadpool 2 movie. I hope you know, eventually there will be a figure of that version of Domino, the way she looks in the movie, you know, like Zazie Beetz. So that would be very cool to me. Not so sure about the other figures in this wave. Maybe I will still try to get the you know, Deadpool in his standard outfit. We'll see. But yeah, this is a great looking fig. Definitely one I'm going to go ahead and hang up on the wall. Of course, you see he has the grip there ready for his weapons. Yeah, that's very cool. He has the two katanas going on. That's awesome. And of course, they have the head in here for the Build-A-Figure, which is Sasquatch. Which I don't worry about Build-A-Figures just because I don't think there's a Marvel Legends series, like, or, you know, wave that I'm going to try to get like the whole wave. I haven't seen one yet where I feel like I need to get every figure. The only way I think that would happen is if, let's say that I get the majority of figures that I really like in a wave, and then I find the other figures at maybe reduced prices, and then, you know, maybe then I would go for it, because some of the Build-A-Figures are really cool. I mean, I know there's a Thanos one. There's also an image people have been sharing of an upcoming Venom one, which looks really incredible. So I'm interested to see what characters they're going to have in that wave. So yeah, that's one Build-A-Figure. I'm really looking forward to seeing some people put that together. Like I said, I don't know if I'd put it together myself though, but yeah, again, Geek Girl World, thank you so much sending this my way. I definitely appreciate that. And again, you all, please show your support for Geek Girl World, excuse me. Make sure you check out those links down below. I got one more delivery here, and this did come along with a letter. I went ahead and opened up the side of the box to make sure I could get into this easily, and I did see a letter sticking there. So let's go ahead and check this out here. It says, to fellow YouTuber FM McInnis from FigLife Miami. So yes, this comes courtesy of FigLife Miami and the FigLife Miami fam. So we have Alex, Richard, and Abel, of course, are the three gentlemen that put their videos together. And it says, enjoy your goods and keep doing what you like. Okay, so that's definitely cool. And both of these letters that I just got here, I am going to find a spot for them on my wall. I talk about that wall all the time, even though it's really not just one wall where I have letters on display. But and I'm going to try to, I got a few more that I've gotten recently that I haven't put up on the wall yet. I also got some artwork that I have not displayed yet. So it might be a little while longer before I actually put that in the video and show you all like the letters and artwork that I've received, you know, because it's just a lot, you know, so I got to find the time to really organize it the way I feel comfortable with sharing it. But let me go ahead and get to the figure that they sent here. By the way, of course, I am going to link a video for FigLife Miami. You all please make sure you go check them out. They put together some really fun videos, some great hunt videos. So and they're very much about community as well. I mean, they didn't have to send anything my way the same way, you know, Geek Girl World did not have to send anything my way. But, you know, some people are really about community. And, you know, Geek Girl World and FigLife Miami, if there's ever any way that I could help you out, please don't hesitate to let me know. So what they sent me here, this is something that I have been eyeing and kind of waiting for a bigger price drop at Toys R Us. And really, I need to get to Toys R Us really soon. I know that it's got to be getting down to the wire as far as how much longer they're going to be open. So I need to go see what's going on with the Marvel Legends, see if there's anything I could pick up. Because I've had my eye on a couple of things like the that Hydra 2-pack. That looks pretty awesome. That's one I'm interested in. Shuri with Claw. Maybe Ulysses Claw, that's a maybe. I think that one's going to be tough to find though regardless. But you know, there's a lot of Marvel Legends I haven't gotten yet because I'm fairly new to collecting them. So you know, anything I can find out at a discount, I'm going to be happy with. That includes the Daredevil wave as well. You know, they have Daredevil, they got Blade, they got Punisher, Elektra. That's a really awesome wave. So if I can find those discounted at Toys R Us, I'm going to go for some of those. But yeah, this is one I've been eyeing, and this is really cool. We have here Scarlet Witch and Vision. Yeah, and this is just great likenesses of the characters. I think Vision looks more like Paul Bettany than Scarlet Witch. Looks like the actress. You know, I'm trying to think of her name now. Elizabeth Olsen, I think it is. So yeah, I think Vision is maybe more accurate, but they both look really good, really well done. And of course they have them together because, you know, they are romantically involved. That's a relationship I would like to see more of in the future. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Probably not, but yeah, it's something I wish we could see more of on the big screen. And I really do wish still that her character was more consistent. I mean, she has that on again, off again accent, and sometimes they kind of limit her from using her powers because she is such a powerful character. Same can be said true of Vision. These really are two of the most powerful characters in the Avengers, if not the two most powerful. And that's saying a lot because the Avengers has a lot of heavy hitters. But yeah, these are very powerful characters. So you know, with the franchise, the Avengers franchise, if they decide to sideline them, I can kind of understand it because they kind of make things too easy, you know, for the Avengers. So I get it in the long run, but I do like their relationship, what little we have seen of it. Let's check out the back here. Yeah, and you can see how you can add the effects to her hands there. Let me see with Vision, you can just change his hands to fists there. But yeah, with her, you can add those effects as if she's using her powers. So I gotta say, real quick, because it's something that's been on my mind. I still don't know if this Disney and Fox deal is going to go through or not. But if it does, I feel like Scarlet Witch, even though she's, you know, not a mutant per se within the Marvel Universe, I still feel like she could be a character that helps to bridge the gap between the Avengers and the X-Men. If they were to attempt to bring the X-Men into, you know, the Marvel Universe, I still feel like she could be that character that kind of links things, because if you think about it, she's dangerous in a lot of ways that Jean Grey is dangerous, you know, the Phoenix or Dark Phoenix, you know. So I think after Charles Xavier has his experience with, you know, Dark Phoenix, maybe he would look at Scarlet Witch as somebody that he feels like he maybe needs to mentor and guide. So again, she could be a character that kind of helps to bridge that gap. And I wouldn't mind if they actually got into like some multi-universe type play with Avengers and X-Men, as in making X-Men and even Fantastic Four already established in another universe, but have them cross over somehow. Maybe even have Scarlet Witch as sort of like that beacon that kind of draws you know, the X-Men's attention, and maybe even have Charles Xavier working along with Richard Reed to where maybe they have hooked up Cerebro and somewhere to where they can kind of reach out to another universe and see what's going on. Like, you know, it sounds very comic booky, but I mean, look at the movie we just had, Infinity War. You know, years ago, did anybody think that was possible on the big screen, you know, for a Hollywood movie? Absolutely not. You know, but, you know, I think there's no limits now to it. When you got aliens fighting, you know, these gods and everything, it's just, I think there's no limits to what can happen right now with comic book movies. So, yeah, that's just kind of me rambling about, you know, my thoughts on that. I definitely want to give a big shout out again to Geek Girl World, FigLife Miami. Check out these YouTubers. They have been grinding. They've been putting in work. You know, I've been checking out both channels for a good while. FigLife Miami, you know, I've definitely been watching their recent videos because they are really entertaining. Guys have great sense of humor. It's just fun, you know, to see friends actually going out collecting together. It's really, really cool. So definitely make sure that you show them some support. As a matter of fact, when you go to the video I linked down below, make sure that you give them a comment and say FM sent me. And if you know me, you know there might be a reason behind that. So again, when you go to FigLife Miami's channel, make sure you give them a comment, and not just cool video, good video, nothing generic like that. Give them a real comment, a real thoughtful comment. And then at the end of it, say FM sent me, and you know, we'll see if anything happens related to that later on. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Sorry I nerded out for a while there, but I wanted to share those ideas. I was gonna do a whole video talking about how I would like to see the X-Men brought into the Marvel Universe, but that's kind of the gist of it. I really feel like there should be sort of the Illuminati type feel where you have Charles Xavier and Richard Reed working together, and maybe they find a way to cross over, and that way you don't have to worry about establishing all the X-Men and Fantastic Four from the ground up. Already have them as established heroes with new casting. I'm gonna say that I think there should be new casting to really separate things from the, you know, what Fox has had going on, because that's kind of a mess, to be honest, you know. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. How do you think that the X-Men and Fantastic Four could be brought into the Marvel Universe? Share your ideas with me down below. And again, definitely check out these channels that showed me some support. And that's going to do it for now. I will talk to you all again real soon.